This is a Blairing Out with Eric Blair show at the 2013 NAMM, and I'm here with Alan White of Yes at Ludwig Drums. Now, Alan, tell me what you love about the NAMM show.
I've been coming to this show for so many years now. You see a lot of familiar faces that sometimes you only see them at the show, but it's just a lot of fun hanging around with a lot of other musicians.
You have had such an illustrious career, and it just continues on and on and on. What is the secret to your longevity?
It's kind of scary, isn't it? No, just being interested in what you do, and quite frankly, I wouldn't know what to do if I wasn't doing it. So I just love playing and like being adventurous in music with a band like Yes, and we're always creating new things. I'm going on tour in 3 weeks, so
that's amazing. But you know, a lot of the drummers that you came up with, like Phil Collins, Bill Bruford just recently retired. Phil Collins is retired. His health hasn't been very good, and you are still a dynamo, man. You're the Energizer Bunny. You just keep doing it. What is the secret to that health?
Well, number one, they won't let me retire, and I make lots of money still. That's the secret.
That's the secret.
No, it's just being interested in the job, and just I like to get out and meet people and create new music. You know, it's just something that you got to get out your system on a daily basis.
You've been very blessed. Very blessed.
Thanks.
Now tell me, everybody wants to know, tell me about the John Lennon experience.
Well, he's pretty much an amazing guy to work with. He's a guy who had definite ideas in his head about what he wanted to say to people and what he wanted to do in his life after being with the Beatles all those years. And I just know he kind of took me under his wing because I was only about 20 years old when I did that. So, and he used to say, Alan, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. It's wonderful. And so, just a great guy.
And what did you learn from him? What kind of education was that for you?
Well, it was like a question of growing up in the industry, and he learned me a lot about being professional and dealing with people and all that kind of stuff.
What was his personality like? Was he a sweet man?
Yeah, I think he got a lot of bad press about some of the stuff he could get into, but I never heard him say a bad word to anybody.
You know what I think it was with John Lennon is, after watching the documentary, is that John was very childlike.
Well, you know, writing such great songs as he wrote all through his life, it puts you in somewhat of a fantasy life, so you're dealing with the real public, and I guess that was hard for him sometimes, but he was very understanding and his patience was great.
That album is so celebrated now by the younger audience, and it is just hailed. Now, a lot of people want to know, is there any video footage from any of those tours with Trevor Horn and Jeff Downes? Any video?
From early 80s?
Yeah.
There is somewhere, I'm not sure exactly, but it was cataloged quite a bit. So I'm pretty sure if you delve into the internet, you'll find them.
So Alan, and then tell me how the John Wetton, Phil Manzanero record came together for you.
Oh boy. You know, sometimes I forget about that record, but it actually is good. I put it on recently.
Really? I have it.
No, it was good. Two great players, and John's a good friend of mine. Has been for years, so I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was 1987.
Yeah, I know. Don't tell me.
You guys had a new record come out that was produced by Trevor Horn. Jeff Downes returned to the band. You had a singer that was singing for the band, but now you have a new singer. Now tell me how this is working out for you guys.
Good. John Davison's a really excellent drummer. Sorry, singer. I'm standing around a drum booth. I keep seeing drummers everywhere. So, really, really exceptionally good singer. He's got a strong voice. He sings in the range where Yes music is, and he does a great job every night. And he's a great guy to be around all the time. He's a really cool guy.
Have you guys written any new songs together?
We're working on them now, possibly for recording down the line somewhere. somewhere, but I'm not sure when.
Is this more of an old school Yes sound or maybe a more modern Yes sound?
It's hard to determine right now.
And then do you think you'll work with Trevor Horn again on this? I know Jeff Downs is in the band, but do you think you'll work with Trevor Horn as a producer on this next album?
There's a possibility of that. I don't know. We're working on all those assets. Early days, yes.
What's next for you, Alan White?
I leave to go on tour in about 3 weeks, and I got another 6-week tour, and then we're going to South America, and then summer tour. You know, just keeps coming.
Well, Alan White, it's been an honor talking to you, my friend.
Thank you.
Blaring Out with Eric Blair with Alan White of Yes, signing off.
The Blaring Out Show.